Malisik Expialidocious Day to all the viewers. I am Bill Adrian Galvez, and this is the BGJD Mathinic Report. For the headlines, we will learn on how to solve polynomials using different operations. We will have Jay Degdigan to explain the topic.
Thanks, Bill. Good day, everyone. I am Jay Degdigan, and I am going to teach you how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide polynomials. But first, we will going to define what is a polynomial. Polynomials are mathematical expressions consisting of more than one variable and a constant.
These are examples of polynomials. A polynomial that has only one term is called a monomial. If two terms, it is called a binomial. If it is three terms, it is called a trinomial. And if it is four or more terms, it is called a polynomial.
Now, let us proceed on how to add polynomials. First, in adding polynomials, we need to combine like terms. Now, let us know what are like terms. Like terms are terms that has the same degrees. Degrees relies on the exponent of the term. For example, the exponent of the term is squared, so it is on the second degree. And another example, the exponent of the term is cubed, so the degree of that term is on the third degree. Here are some examples on how to add polynomials.
So this is the easiest example on how to add polynomials. So first, as I said earlier, you need to combine like terms. So it will become x squared plus 3x squared plus 2x minus 4x plus 5 minus 2. So the final answer is 4x squared minus 2x plus 3. This second example is quite similar to the first example. The only difference of it is 6a cubed doesn't have a like term on the other side. So you just copy 6a cubed on the final answer, especially on the first part, because it has the highest exponent or degree among all of the terms. In this final example, you will learn that in adding polynomials, you need always to arrange the placement of the terms first before you add it. The arrangement of it is the highest degree to the lowest degree. So the first given will become 4y squared plus 8y minus 12 plus the second given will become 3y cubed minus 13y plus 5. And the answer is 3y cubed plus 4y squared minus 5y minus 7.
Now let's go on how to subtract polynomials. In subtracting polynomials are quite the same on how to add polynomials. The operation just changed. In subtracting polynomials, first you need to combine like terms and you can now proceed on subtracting. Here are some examples on how to subtract polynomials.
Here are some steps on how to subtract polynomials. So it is indicated here that first, set up the subtraction or the given. Second, distribute the negative sign on the next quantity of it. And last is to combine like terms. After combining like terms, you can now start solving. So it will become x squared plus 5 minus 2x squared plus 1. So the final answer is negative x squared plus 6. So here is another example. The given is 5x squared minus 9x plus 11 minus negative 2x squared plus 3x minus 2. So again, first you need to distribute the negative sign. So the given will become 5x squared minus 9x plus 11 plus 2x squared minus 3x plus 2. It became 2x squared minus 3x plus 2 because negative times negative 2x squared is positive 2x squared. Negative times positive 3x is negative 3x. And negative times negative 2 is positive 2. Now, since you're done on distributing the negative sign, you can now combine like terms. So it will become 5x squared plus 2x plus negative 9x minus 3x plus 11 plus 2. So the final answer is 7x squared minus 12x plus 13. This last example shows how to subtract polynomials in using the vertical method. So the given is 3x squared minus 4x plus 8 plus negative 1x squared minus 2x plus 3. So just solve it directly. 8 plus 3 is equals to 11. Negative 4x plus negative 2x equals to 6x. Because basic algebra, negative plus negative equals to negative. And 3x squared plus negative x squared, the one there should be invisible. It is just a representation that each variable has a corresponding coefficient, which is 1. So the final answer is 2x squared minus 6x plus 11.
Now let's proceed on how to multiply polynomials. There are different ways on how to multiply polynomials, and I'm going to teach you the FOIL method, the distribution method, and the vertical multiplication of polynomials. Here are some examples on how to multiply polynomials.
So this is the first example on how you multiply polynomials. So the first is I'm going to teach you multiplying polynomials using the FOIL method. So first, you need to multiply the first terms of the given. So 2x times 5x is equals to 10x squared. In multiplying terms, if both of the terms have the same base, you need to add the exponent of the variables of the terms. So that's why 2x times 5x equals to 2x squared. Next step is the outer. You need to multiply the outer terms of the given. So the outer terms of it is 2x and negative 8. And the answer of them is negative 16x. Third step is the inner. You need to multiply the inner terms of the given. So the inner terms are 3 and 5x. So 3 times 5x equals to 15x. So last is to multiply the last terms of the given. So the last terms are 3 and negative 8. So 3 times negative 8 is equals to negative 24. After multiplying all the first, outer, inner, and last terms, get the product of all and arrange it in a mathematical expression. So the final answer is 10x squared minus x minus 24. This is an example on how to multiply polynomials using the distribution method. It is just easy. You just distribute 2x cubed to 3x plus 2y. So 2x cubed times 3x is equals to 6x to the 4th power plus 2x cubed times 2y is equals to 4x cubed y. You cannot add the exponent of x and y. It is because they don't have the same base. So the final answer is 6x to the 4th power plus 4x cubed y. So this last example shows how to multiply polynomials using the vertical method. So the given is x squared plus 3x minus 5 times x minus 2. First, you need to multiply negative 2 from x minus 2 to x squared and multiply it next to 3x and to negative 5. Next is you multiply x from x minus 2 to x squared plus 3x minus 5. You must not align the answers of the two. You need to move one position to the left every after multiplying. If you're done multiplying, add all the products. So, negative 2x minus 6x plus 10 plus x cubed plus 3x squared minus 5x is equals to x cubed plus x squared minus 11x plus 10, and that is the final answer. You can use the process that we have learned earlier on how to add polynomials, but if you're good on solving it mentally, then solve it mentally so that you can save some time.
Let's proceed to the last operation, which is division. We will going to divide polynomials. There are also different ways on how to divide polynomials. We can use the long division or the synthetic division. Here are some examples on how to divide polynomials.
This is how you divide polynomials using the long division method. So the given here is 2x cubed plus 7x squared plus 2x plus 9 is divided to 2x plus 3. First is you need to divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. So the first term of the dividend is 2x cubed and the first term of the divisor 2x. So 2x cubed divided by 2x is equals to x squared. You put your answer on the top of the second term of the dividend. After that, you multiply the x squared that you have got while ago to the divisor. So x squared times 2x plus 3. And the product of that will be put below the first and the second term of the dividend. And you subtract. So it will become 2x cubed plus 7x squared minus 2x cubed plus 3x squared. You have 4x squared as your difference. You will still continue on dividing in the process. So, in able for you to continue, you need to bring down the third term of the dividend, which is 2x. And now, start dividing. 4x squared divide 2x is equals to 2x. Then put that 2x on the top of the third term of the dividend. Now you will multiply the 2x that you got to the divisor. So 2x times 2x plus 3 is equals to 4x squared plus 6x. And then subtract. In continuing the process, just repeat what you have done earlier. And if there will be no more terms that can be bring down, that is the limit of your solution. Your final answer will be found above your dividend, which is x squared plus 2x. So your final answer now is x squared similar 2x minus the previous the remaining number, which is called also dividing polynomials remainder using the long division method. So you know the process. First, you need to divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. I will read it. X cubed divided by x is equals to x squared. And put x squared above the second term of your dividend. And now start multiplying x squared to your divisor. So x squared times x equals to x cubed. X squared times 2 is equals to 2x squared. And now subtract. X cubed minus 4x squared minus x cubed plus 2x squared. So the answer is negative 6x squared. And bring down 2x. And then start dividing again. Negative 6x squared divided by the divisor, which is x plus 2. So the answer is negative 6x. And multiply negative 6x times x plus 2 is equals to negative 6x squared 12x. And subtract again. Negative 6x squared plus 2x minus negative 6x squared minus 12x. So the answer is 14x. And now bring down negative 3. And you start dividing again by the divisor, continuing the process. So the answer is 14, and 14 times the divisor is equals to 14x plus 28, and then subtract. And there is a remainder, which is negative 31. So your final answer is x squared minus 6x plus 14 are negative 31, or remainder negative 31. This last example will show you how to divide polynomials using the synthetic division method. So the given here is 2x cubed minus 5x squared minus x plus 3 divided by x plus 3. First, you need to find the root of your divisor. In finding the root of your divisor, you must equate x plus 3 is equal to 0, and you must transpose 3 to the other side so that you may have the value of your x, which is your root. So now your root is negative 3. Next is you must draw a diagonally halved rectangle, and you will put there the list of coefficients of your dividend. Now let's start solving using the synthetic division method. First is list the coefficient of your dividend, which are 2, negative 5, negative 1, and 3. You will start by bringing down 2, the first term or the first coefficient, and you start by multiplying your root, which is negative 3, to 2, and you will put the product of it below the second coefficient, which is negative 5, and then add negative 5 plus negative 6. So the answer is negative 11. Let's bring it down, and that negative 11 there will be multiplied to your root, which is negative 3. So the answer is positive 33. And now that positive 33 will be placed below your third coefficient, which is negative 1, and add just like what you have done to negative 5 and negative 6. So negative 1 plus 33 is equals to 32. And that 32 of yours will be multiplied again to negative 3. And the product of it will be placed below the fourth coefficient. And you will add again, just like what you have done. 3 plus negative 6 is equals to negative 93. And it is already indicated there that negative 33 is your remainder. And now you will start arranging your final answer, which is 2x squared minus 11x plus 32 plus negative 33 over x plus 3. Your final answer will just be look like that if only if you have a remainder. But for example, let's say that you don't have the remainder negative 93. So your final answer would be 2x squared minus 11x plus 32. And that is how you divide polynomials using the synthetic division method.
That is it for today, everyone. That is how you add, subtract, multiply, and divide polynomials. Thank you for listening, and let's go back to Bill. Bill?
Bill? Hey Bill? Bill, where are you? Oh jeez, Bill is gone. Well, I think Bill is eating again. Because you know guys, one fact about Bill is Bill's favorite hobby is eating. So I think he's just eating right now at this moment. So I think I'm the one who will end this segment now. So that's all everyone. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching BGJD Mathenic Reports.